Troy. Welcome to the channel called No One Cares, where we focus on self-improving and becoming the best version of ourselves. Today, we're going to talk about why is your woman disrespecting, mistreating, talking down to you. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. Why your woman is mistreating, disrespecting, and talking down to you. All right. I want to be clear. I don't hate women. I like women. I just know they're connected to the government. I'm not talking about 100% of all women in this video, but I'm talking about 90%. All right. Comment, like, subscribe. Watch the video to the end. At the end of the video, let me know what you think. All right. What we have going on right about now, because a lot of guys just don't understand, or they're ignorant to the fact. And I've been in that situation where I didn't know what's going on. Everybody's not going to know or not going to comprehend what's going on. What's going on nowadays is we have women acting in the masculine and we have men acting in the feminine. One of the reasons why women are acting in the masculine is because they do have the support of the government. And what I mean by that is, just think about it. The way the government works is they operate through the female's peace leaf, through her vagina. So if a guy gets a woman pregnant, he's probably going to get on child support. If a guy, marries a woman, he's probably going to, and it's most likely it's going to be a divorce, and then he'll have to go to court. Then he'll have to pay out the ass. Same thing. If the woman calls the police, he knows that she knows that most likely he'll have to leave and she'll get to stay at the house with the kids. The women have an upper hand nowadays, and it's real hard for a man to put their foot down once she knows that he's a soft man. The world has taken away masculinity from the man, and if a man does communicate with his woman in a masculine way, if he raises his voice, then some people would call that toxic, especially your beta males. A lot of beta males question him why he's raising his voice and why he's putting his foot down on this situation or that situation. Because the world has been trying to take away the masculine figure out of families. And so when you don't have a masculine figure in families, in the household, and a man can't really put his foot down like he could back in the day, you're going to have women acting masculine, putting their hands on men, down talking to guys, disrespecting guys. Women now are making money nowadays. Back in the day, the man made the money, and then the woman stayed at home and took care of the house. Nowadays, women are out making the money just like men are. Okay, they're not getting paid as much, but they are out making money. And so women are not as submissive because they feel like they can do the same thing as men. So that's another reason why you have a lot of women that they feel like they can talk down to men. They feel like they don't have any fear at all. They can feel like they can disrespect them, talk about them. Okay? Next, most of the men nowadays are beta. They are soft. I've been that guy. We've just been raised up with dominated mothers and not masculine men. And so with that, you have men that are very passive and they put a female on a pedestal. So whenever a man put their women on a pedestal, she's looking down to him. Okay, she's looking down on him. And so what that means is that gives her the idea that she's running the show. And when you give a creature like a woman the idea that she's the boss, she's going to take it and run with it. The woman is the number one creature in the world that when you give her an inch, she'll take a mile. Okay, guys? You give her an inch, she'll take a mile. It's so many guys out here that are in marriages, that are in relationships, and they are probably laying in their bed or sitting in their car, because they probably sit in their car because they don't want to go in the house. They're depressed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are depressed nowadays, because how their wives are treating them and how their girlfriends are treating them, etc. A lot of females are mistreating guys nowadays, and a lot of men know that if they file for a divorce or if they try to leave the woman, then it'll break up the family. Okay? And so men don't want to go through all the court system, and they don't want to go through having to lose everything, especially when you work so hard to buy a house, and you work so hard to get what you got, only to go through the court system and get most of it taken away. I remember I was talking to one guy, and he went through a divorce, and he said his wife took most of his 401k, and he had a tear in his eye. All right? Divorce is no joke. So one thing that I recommend guys and men do is make the right choices from the beginning to avoid this strategy of putting trust in a woman. It's kind of like you rolling the dice when you sign paperwork. It's a risk when you have kids with women nowadays, because most likely you're going to get, you may get put on child support, you may not. Most likely the relationship is probably not going to work after a while, and you're going to have to raise the kids up in separate households. So when you operate in your life, man, when you operate and you don't understand females and women and what they do, and then you get caught up in a situation, then you got to work in reverse to recover. Okay? And that's why I talk about sometimes how you got to recover from tough times coming from dealing with the female. And that's when you really got to, you may not be able to afford a place to stay, you may not be able to afford a car, you may have to sell all your shoes, you may have to do things like that just to recover from the court system. And one thing I want to talk about is, I don't think men are afraid of women, but men are afraid of the court system, and women have the court system behind them. So that's just, that situation downtown in the court system is what gives women the idea that they're untouchable. And that's why you have so many women disrespecting, talking down, and mistreating their men, their boyfriends, and their husbands. What I recommend the man is kill the beta. Kill the Mr. Nice Guy. Stop putting your woman on a pedestal. Stop putting your trust in a woman. Understand female nature. Lead with your logic, man. Don't lead with your emotions. She wants you for what you provide if you're a beta male. She doesn't want you for you. She wants you for what you provide. What a beta male provides is emotional support, financial support, all of that. That's what she wants. She does not really want you for you. Okay? And that's what we got going on here. So, guys, if you have a woman disrespecting you, mistreating you, she sees you as a beta male. She sees you as a guy that puts her first. And you guys have got to kill the beta and take that red pill. Until you understand female nature, you will continue to get hurt by women because they're not going to change. You got to change. Ain't no one going to come and save you because no one cares. It's all on you guys. And until you change your mindset, no one cares. But just know one cares, and he wants you to become the best version of yourself. Alright, guys.